Okay, hi guys, how are you?
How are
How are
you?
you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Long time no see.
Yes. Okay, so Bezat, are you ready for the review?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, last session we have
Valedictorian
yeah.
student.
Yes, I didn't get that. What did you say?
Valedictorian student is better.
Ah, yes, of course. Yes, sure.
Yeah. The
Okay.
last session we have some nice words and expressions like virtual, which is not real.
Mm-hmm.
We have convention,
Mm-hmm.
which means a meeting, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We have election and other forms of election. Election is noun, and elective, like elective surgeries.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
We have, yeah, we had rallies like pep rallies and pep talk, and you talked about it in detail.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And yeah, pep talk was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
For example, to give a pep talk to someone, or
Yes.
I need a.
Yes.
Then we have major, which has maybe lots of meanings, but in that context, major was
Mm-hmm.
equal to important.
Yes.
Then we have political parties or ahzab siyasi.
Yeah.
Network, we had network as the verb. For
Mm-hmm.
example, we gather here to network.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, and then we had apparel, which
Mm-hmm.
means some clothes or
Mm-hmm.
costume.
Yes.
Costume, yeah.
Yes.
And a nice phrase we had pump up somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Pump up somebody means to talk to somebody and make them more confident or happier.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, it could be like a pep talk.
Yeah, sure.
And then we had get pumped up, and
Mm-hmm.
as you said, it's a passive form.
Yes.
Yeah. Then yeah, and you said you get to know them,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
interesting to me to use get here. You get to know them یعنی شما شانس اینو داری که بشناسیش.
Yes. To get to do something means to get the opportunity to do something. To get
Yes, yes,
to do something is the structure. For example, I got to meet him at last. I had the opportunity to meet him. I succeeded at doing this. It's better to say succeeding at doing something. To get to do something means to succeed at doing something. It might be something minor or something major. Doesn't matter.
yes, yes.
Mm,
So can I say, because Shirin is a trainer, I get to have enough physical, for example, activity every
exactly.
day.
Yes, exactly. Means
Yes,
that you
yes.
succeed at this and you have the opportunity, both of them. Yes, sure.
I am.
And because you're
Thank
a
you very much.
doctor, Shirin gets the correct diagnosis. She doesn't have
Yeah.
to go to the doctors.
Yes,
Okay, I'm
yes.
joking.
And
Hmm.
then we had reckon with, which means consider,
Yes.
postpone, which means put off, and
Hmm.
as you said, call off means cancel.
Yes, but put off is
Then
postpone. Yes.
postpone, yes. Then we had nominee, which means
Hmm.
namzad,
Hmm.
and
But what kind of it? It's important when you translate. See, a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
people, of course, not you because you're advanced learners, but some basic or intermediate learners just pay attention to the translation. When we say namzad in Persian, it has two different meanings. One is for
yes,
marriage. What is namzad in marriage?
yeah. No, no. It's for example for when someone uh, nominates for
Hmm.
an election.
Yes, but what is namzad in Persian? That is,
Fiance.
yes, very good. It's fiance. Of course, that's not English, it's French, but it's very common in English too. Yes, exactly. So
Yeah,
it's important
and
to pay attention to to the
Yeah.
equivalence, not the translation. Yes, go on.
Yeah. And then we had to raise the possibility, which means when something maybe happen,
May happen.
may happen. Yes,
Yes.
it may happen. To raise the possibility, and at the very end of the last session,
Yes.
we had a not a
homework.
sentence.
You had a
homework,
to
yes.
do. Yes. Of course,
The
homework
mockery.
homework is not countable, so you can say a homework. You can say a piece of homework. Okay, you had a piece
Yes,
of
yes.
homework to do. Okay, so the
Yeah,
answer?
Democratic National Convention Committee spokeswoman.
Yes. And what's that in Persian?
And سخنگوی کمیته معاهده ملی دموکرات‌ها.
Very good, excellent. Or Konvansiyone
Yeah.
Milli Demokrata. Very good, excellent. Did you think about it or did you look it up?
Both of them.
Come on. I just wanted you to think. Why do you do that? I don't get it. Why do you do this? See, it's really bad. See, if you just spend some time and think about it, then you know which one is the adjective for which one. Don't do that. Don't look it up. Excuse me, just one moment. Sorry, I'm back. Okay, so you looked it up.
This is the disadvantages of internet.
Yes, or maybe because you're afraid. You're afraid of something, maybe being wrong or something. I don't know. But that's not good. Bezat, have you ever taken the IELTS test?
I not IELTS, but I've taken OET test, occupational English test.
Yes, I know. That's for medicine, right?
Yeah, of course, occupational. It's for doctors, nurses, and the healthcare provider. And I took the test for 3 times, and at last I passed it. I went to Dubai for 3 times in a row, and then I got B. And for a physician, we have to get B score, and B is equal to 7 and 7.5 in IELTS.
But you deserve a higher grade, Besat. I think.
But at that time, at the first try, I got B in speaking, writing, and listening. And as I know, and my colleagues told me, the hardest part is listening. And I didn't have any problem with these 3 parts, but I don't know why I failed reading. And for the second time again, I failed in reading. But
I can tell you why, Behzat. I can tell you why. See, as a doctor, your weak point shouldn't be reading, because I've had a few doctor students, doctor English learners. They were all excellent in reading. Excellent in reading, because as a doctor, you always have to read these texts. Since you were a student, you started that and you're still doing this. As long as you're practicing, you have to read texts and different articles. But the problem is just what you did now. I think you're afraid of being wrong, Behzat. That is your problem. You don't trust yourself. You don't trust your own understanding. And that's a pity. You know, it's a shame. Means heife. Okay, it's a shame. It means it's heife. Because you know so much, you understand so much, you don't trust yourself. You just look it up. That's why. That's why I asked you about the IELTS test. See, in the IELTS test, you have 3 different passages, reading passages. You have to read them. There are no dictionaries there or the internet, and you have to trust your guts. You have to trust what you think is correct. And by looking up words in the dictionary, by searching things online, when I tell you not to, you're killing that ability in you. You're really killing it. Don't do it. Just trust yourself. Start
I will
trusting
do
yourself.
that.
At least if it's really hard for you, do it 1 out of every 2 times. Say if it's hard
Yeah.
for you to read a text and never look up any words in the dictionary, start
Yeah.
practicing looking up just one every 2 times.
Yeah.
Just look up one word, not each and every one of them. It's a shame
Yeah.
because
I
I know
could.
you can do better. You can do much,
Yes.
much better. You're really quick.
Thank you.
No, I'm just telling the truth. You're really quick to understand. And also Shirin too. Shirin is like that too. Maybe Shirin is a bit less careful, not as careful as you are, but she is really quick too. You both are. But you, both of you, are killing that ability. It's like,
Yeah.
you're planting a seed in the ground, and every time it
Yeah.
sprouts and it wants to come up, you just smash it with a spade or something. Really, it's
Yeah.
really like that.
Yes.
I don't know, Bezat, when you do you ever watch TV series or movies? I mean, English ones.
So occasionally.
Occasionally. Do you do that
Yes.
with subtitle or without subtitles?
I prefer to watch the movies with
Yeah,
subtitles.
that's the problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Trust yourself. It's a bit frustrating at first, but if you just bear with
Yes.
it for just 1 week or 2, I promise you'll
Yeah.
get it and you'll even hate, excuse me, hate the subtitle. I can promise you
Okay.
that. You'll hate the subtitle,
Uh,
you'll hate dictionaries. You
I
won't look
see.
up words so much. I just, that's my advice, and I'm sure that is your problem. So you can try and
Yeah.
see what
And
happens. Okay.
and uh, and I have nothing against it. I do agree.
Yes, I know you agree. Of course, agree. But what's important is taking action. You're not taking
Yeah, of
action.
course.
That's
I
the important
promise.
part. No, don't promise me. Just promise yourself. Do something for
Yes.
yourself,
Yes.
okay? Okay, so
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
the lesson. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Okay. So this is today's article. And Shirin, I want you to start reading, please.
Okay, counting step.
Count.
از اینجا
Yes.
بخونم.
Yes, yes.
Counting steps,
Mhm.
counting steps, detecting COVID.
Mhm.
Fitness trackers may help spot emerging outbreaks.
Okay, wait. Fitness
Mhm.
trackers may help spot emerging outbreaks. What's a fitness tracker, Shirin? I think you should know this.
Yes, there is something, some device or also cell phone that have some apps.
Mhm.
When you walk, count your steps,
Mhm.
and I have some type of wrist watch
Mhm.
that shows my calories burned and the distance that I run,
Mhm.
and it's very useful, and we say that fitness trackers.
Yes, fitness trackers. We call that fitness tracker.
We
Okay,
call
a wrist, not a rest. Wrist.
correct.
Wrist. Okay, that's a wrist. Also distance, not distance. Distance.
Distance.
Okay,
Okay.
distance. So fitness trackers may help spot emerging outbreaks. Can you see the structure in this title?
May help. May help to spot.
Do you see 2 in here? Do you see any 2 in this title?
No.
Okay.
But
And structures
it's
do not start with may. Structures start with an infinitive, usually, not may.
To help something.
No, not to help something, no.
To help a spot.
No, that's not the structure. You can put anything instead of spot there.
Help.
Behzad, what is
To
it?
spot.
No, no,
To spot
no, no. You
something?
had started correctly. To help. It starts with to help.
To help doing something.
Not doing, no, but you're close. To help?
To help to do something.
There is no to in here. Okay, just to help is the infinitive, yes. But after that, just do. To help do something. To help do something. So
do
this
something.
helps spot emerging outbreaks. Can you make a sentence with that structure? To help do something.
I can.
To help do
I can help.
No, it's not about people doing things. Just things that can help other things to happen.
Okay. Treadmill.
Yes.
May help. Walk for a long time.
That's grammatically correct, but you know, doesn't make sense. Treadmills are for walking.
Meaningless. Treadmill.
You could say treadmills.
Treadmills. Help. Help.
You can say may help. May help people.
May help
you can put some object in here too. You don't have to say it just like this. Treadmills may help people or can help people
to decreasing
see,
their fitness level.
After help, you see spot. Spot is a verb. It doesn't have ing. Emerging in here is not a verb, it's an adjective. Emerging is the adjective for outbreaks. Spot is the verb, help is the verb. So treadmills may help people.
get fit.
Get fit.
Yes, I heard that. Behzad said that. Okay, you make your own sentence. Just say lose weight. Huh? That's your major, huh? Okay, lose weight. Treadmills may help people lose weight. Okay, Behzad, you make a sentence. Now you make a sentence.
Wearing face mask can help decrease coronavirus infection.
Very good, very good. Now, emerging outbreaks, I just said it. I don't want to say it, Shireen. I wanted you to say it, but well, emerging is the adjective for outbreaks. Shireen, what is outbreak in Persian? Of course, we had it before. I just want to know if you remember. Outbreak in Persian. And Behzad, don't say it. Okay, let her remember.
Outbreak
in Persian. Well, how about emerging? There's a good word for it in Persian. Of course, it's not Persian, it's Arabic, I think. How about emerging? What does emerging mean? Not in Persian, in English.
Emerge. Became in to small part.
Small part, no. It doesn't have anything to do with smallness. Behzad, how about you? Outbreak in Persian and emerging in English.
Emerging outbreaks, the point or the place that outbreaks started from that place, I think.
No, outbreak in Persian. I want outbreak in Persian.
We tend to use in medicine outbreak as outbreak, we don't usually use an, Farsi equivalent.
I see. Oh,
But
okay.
when, for example, we have a new disease or a disease that we had eradicated before, like polio.
Yes.
Then we have, for example, a lot of patients during a short period. We said it is a new outbreak.
Very good.
We say it is a new outbreak. Yes.
Don't we say shiu? Isn't that shiu? Is it?
Maybe shiu.
I'm not sure.
Because, yeah, for shiu we have incidence, prevalence. Prevalence means shiu, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's used in medicine. But as far as I know, there's a new outbreak of, for example, coronavirus in Tehran. It's شیوع مجدد, شیوع جدید. I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes sense. Yes.
But emerging is an adjective. What does it mean?
Emerging, maybe
comes from the verb
beginning of the beginning of the outbreaks.
No, it doesn't mean beginning. It comes from the verb emerge. Do you know the meaning of emerge? Shirin, if you know, you can say it. Emerge and emerging. It means something that becomes apparent.
Oh, yes.
It comes from emergency?
No.
That's something else.
Yeah.
No.
Emerging,
emerging. Yes. Okay, so counting steps, detecting COVID. You know the meaning of detecting, right?
Yes.
In English, how do you say it?
Detecting to search something and find something.
Okay, what is the noun form of detecting?
Detective.
Yes. Another one?
Detection.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Okay, now, Shirin, would you please continue the first paragraph?
Petri Holman was feeling fine the morning of March 12 when he got the trouble reading from the smart ring he wears to track sleep. His readiness, a well-being indicator measured by the device, was registering for below normal. Far below normal. The Finnish
entrepreneur.
The Finnish entrepreneur wasn't feeling of the symptoms. Feeling any of the symptoms associated with the novel coronavirus, but because he'd recently returned to his home in Turku, Finland, from a ski trip to Australia. Austria got a COVID-19 test anyway. Okay, I felt a bit ashamed to do that.
No, it's not ashamed. It's shamed. Just shamed.
I felt a bit ashamed to do that since I felt perfectly fine. He wrote in a Facebook post.
Yes.
The results show that Holman had, in fact, been infected.
Okay, very good. So Petri Holman was feeling fine the morning of March 12 when he got a troubling reading from the smart ring he wears to track sleep. Was feeling fine the morning of March 12. A troubling reading. What does a troubling reading mean? Can you explain it in English, Shirin?
Yeah, a troubling.
What does troubling mean? Say things that comes to your mind, Shirin, okay? It doesn't matter if it's wrong. Just focus and say what you think it means.
Make trouble, something wrong, something bad happened.
So, okay, very good. So if something is troubling, it's bad. It makes you worried. It makes you worried. It makes you anxious.
Yeah.
When someone gives you a piece of troubling news, heaven forbid.
Yes.
Okay. So troubling reading. What does reading mean?
Read something.
Yeah. Like what?
You had a trouble to read from the smart ring.
No, not had a trouble. Troubling in here is an adjective. A troubling reading. Reading is a noun. Troubling is an adjective.
He has a trouble.
No, he doesn't have a trouble.
Reading.
No, no, no. Smart ring. What's a smart ring?
Smart ring.
Yes, you at the beginning of the session you explained it.
Yes, there are some ring or bells that you put on and it's connected to your watch or fitness trackers, tracker, and it's a kind of ring.
Okay.
But it's smart because it has some device and chips that check your body.
Very good. Chips, not chips, okay? Chips that check your body. Very good. So you get readings from these devices. These readings are the information that you get. Okay? When you look at a machine, you look at a gadget, a device, a watch, and you get information from it, that is called reading. What is the reading on the machine? Means what is the information on the machine? Maybe Beza deals with this more than you. In the hospital, there are different machines in the hospital, in an ICU maybe, and the information that appears on the monitor is the reading of that machine. Okay? What is the reading, they might say. So troubling reading is some piece of information that makes you sad, makes you worried, makes you angry, makes you anxious. As you said, it's a bad thing. From the smart ring keywords to track sleep. What does it mean to track sleep, Shireen?
Track sleep?
What does it mean to track? Just tracking. Or tracking sleep. Yes?
Count or trace. Count.
Count, you mean you count sleep? How can you count sleep?
Count the hour of sleep
very
and
good. Hours of sleep
and analyze your heart rhythm,
heart rate.
Heart rate.
Yes, very good. Analyze it. Not analyze, analyzes, and it analyzes the heart rate. Yes, and also it tells you if the quality of your sleep was okay or not. Okay.
Yeah.
So where's to sleep? His readiness, a well-being indicator measured by the device, was registering far below normal. What does this sentence mean, Shireen?
The information that he got was not normal, like
what does far below normal mean? Far below. What does it mean?
Far below
Okay, Behzad, how about you? Can you explain this? What does it mean to say that it was far below normal?
When something is far below normal, it's totally abnormal, or it's severely out of normal range.
Very good. Excellent. Yes. Below, Shireen, as you know, means under. And you know the meaning of far, far away. It's more than just under normal. As Bezat said, it's out of the range of normal. It's totally abnormal. So the device was registering this. Bezat, what does register mean in here? Don't look it up in a dictionary. Just tell me
of course, be sure.
Okay, just tell me if you wanted just to translate this for someone who doesn't know English. What would you say in English, of course? What would you say instead of register? Or if you can't say it in English, you can say it in Persian too. Put another word, another English word instead of register in this sentence so that the sentence makes sense.
Was registering far below normal. Was registering, was showing.
Very good, excellent. See, you didn't look it up, right? Okay, so see, you trusted yourself and that was correct. Instead of register, you could say show. These are words that you use with devices. You say the reading on the machine. The machine is registering this, means showing this. It's giving this information, this piece of information. Okay,
and what does readiness mean here?
Yes.
His readiness.
Exactly. See, his readiness, as you see, readiness is between commas. Okay? Readiness. And then you see a comma, it means that the rest is the explanation for this. It's like an M dash. Yes. A well-being indicator measured by the device. What is readiness? Readiness is one of the options of this device. This device shows you several, not option, excuse me, shows you several things in the morning when you wake up. One of them is the amount of readiness that is in your body. You can say, are you ready to start your day or not? Too much ready, a little ready, just normally ready, or something like that. I haven't seen the device. I'm guessing it. But his readiness, which is a well-being indicator, which is measured by the device, was registering far below normal. Or actually, it was his readiness was far below normal. So a well-being indicator. What is the meaning of indicator?
Indicator, something that show something, or you know.
Very good, exactly. Something that shows something. Like for example, if someone sneezes in front of you in the hospital, you know that they're sick. That sneeze is an indicator of a disease like influenza, right? It's an indicator. And what does well-being mean? Well-being.
Well-being, well-being means to be good.
Yes,
to
healthy.
be in a good condition.
Exactly,
healthy.
Being healthy, being in a good condition. Okay, Bezat, I want you to explain the rest. The Finnish entrepreneur wasn't feeling any of the symptoms associated with the novel coronavirus. The Finnish entrepreneur. First of all, what's Finnish? What does Finnish mean?
A person who comes from Finland.
Very good. An entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur is a person like Bill Gates. He's an entrepreneur.
Yes,
he's not an employee.
Yes, he's an entrepreneur. Yes, exactly. Very good. Wasn't feeling any of the symptoms associated with the novel. What does associate mean?
In connection with, or
very good. Exactly. And this sentence is shortened. It's a reduced clause. What was the whole sentence?
The Finnish entrepreneur wasn't feeling any of the symptoms which is associated, which are associated.
Very good. Which are associated with the novel coronavirus. But because he'd recently returned to his home in Turku, Finland, he'd, what is it short for? He'd recently returned.
He had returned. He sent it to his home in the because he I think had recently returned.
Good. So it's past perfect. Why did it use past perfect in here? Why did it say he had recently returned? Why didn't he just use simple past? Why didn't he just say he returned?
Because we have some actions in the past, one after another, and first he returned to his home, and after that maybe he got some symptoms
Very
of
good. Excellent.
you know
Exactly.
yeah
Exactly. That is
yeah
correct. Because he'd recently returned to his home in Turku, Finland from a ski trip to Austria. What's Austria in Persian?
near to Germany.
No, in Persian. What is Austria in
Yeah,
Persian?
Autriche.
Yes, Autriche. He got a COVID-19 test anyway. I felt a bit shamed to do that since, what does since mean in here?
از اونجایی که
No, I want the English equivalent, okay? Just say the English
yes
one, unless I tell you to
yes
learn the Persian.
yeah
Okay,
yeah
since I
I
felt
felt
perfectly
um
fine, he wrote in a Facebook post. I don't explain these parts because I know these are easy. If you have a question,
yes
just ask, okay?
yeah
Okay, the results showed that Hallman had in fact been infected. What is the tense of
yes
this last sentence?
the results showed
Mm-hmm.
that Hallman had in fact been infected,
Mm-hmm.
had been infected.
Yes, what is the tense of had been infected?
ماضی بعید میشه چی؟
Past perfect.
Past perfect, but it is passive
Yes,
past
very good.
perfect.
Yeah, but why did it use passive past perfect? Can you explain this?
Because it happened in the past,
Uh-huh.
and when someone gets the disease, we usually use a passive form because it is something that happened happened to him, and maybe he did not have any role or
Yes,
any
exactly. It happened to
yeah
him. But what is the active form of this sentence? Instead of saying Hallman had in fact been infected, how can you turn this into active?
um I don't know, but
You know, it's easy. What infected him? First of all, what infected him?
coronavirus.
Okay, so coronavirus is the subject. Now make the active
Yeah,
form.
coronavirus had infected him.
Exactly. See, that was easy. Okay, and now,
And is that correct?
yes, that is correct. Coronavirus or
Yes.
just it. If you don't know the name of the virus, you can say it. It. It's a pronoun. It had infected him.
Yes.
He had been infected. What is the noun form of infected?
Infection.
Yes. And tell me why the writer of this article used past perfect in this sentence.
Past perfect, yes. The results showed that because I think first the getting infection happened, and after that he had some tests,
Yes,
and then
exactly.
the
So
test
because
came positive.
exactly. Because the infection happened first, that's why the writer wrote this in past perfect. Very good. Now, Shirin, would you please read the second paragraph?
Initially, the markers of devices such as the Apple.
No. Shirin, focus from the top. Again.
Initially, the makers of devices such as the Apple Watch, the Fitbit fitness tracker, and the Oura Ring, Holman wears played up their ability to help users concept, stay active, or monitor sleep.
Okay, wait. That's enough. So initially, the makers of devices such as the Apple Watch, the Fitbit fitness tracker, and the Oura Ring Hallman wears played up their ability to help users count steps, stay active, or monitor sleep. Shirin, I want you to tell me the name of 3 different brands of these fitness trackers in this paragraph. You just read them.
Apple
Watch. That's the name. Apple Watch, yes. And?
Yes. Fitbit, fitness.
Fitbit, yes.
And Fitbit and Aura.
Yes, exactly. Very good. How do you know that these are the names of brands?
Yes.
No, how do you know?
Because the first letter is capital.
Very good. Because they're proper names, and for proper names, we write the first letter in capital. Initially, what does initially mean, Shireen?
Basically?
No. Bezat, how about you? What does initially mean?
Firstly.
Very good. At first, at the beginning. The makers of devices such as the Apple Watch, etc., and Oura Ring, Hallman words. Why is this sentence like this, Bezat or Shireen? If Shireen cannot explain it, you explain, okay? First, Shireen. Why is this sentence like this? And the Oura Ring Hallman wears. Isn't that weird to you?
Yes, but
No,
I
no,
can
not
guess.
you, not you. Shireen, okay?
Aura, it's the brand that Hellman uses.
Okay, so this sentence is reduced. What is the whole sentence? The non-contracted form of the sentence?
Yes. Aura ring that that was
No.
that Holman wears.
Okay, yes, that's just that was omitted. Yes, that Holman wears. Excuse me.
And we can also use which.
Yes, exactly.
No?
Yes, that or which. Yeah, could be either. Words played up their ability. First of all, before you tell me the meaning of play up, tell me this verb, the phrasal verb play up, is for a subject in this sentence. What is the subject for which the writer used played up? What is the subject of this verb? Yes, the subject of this verb. See, for example, in the sentence, my brother came to the restaurant. Came is the verb for the subject, my brother. Okay? Now, in this sentence, played up, is a verb. What is the subject that this verb refers to?
The device like Aura.
No. Behzad?
Aura Ring Coleman words played up their ability.
Their ability?
No. I think putting and using these devices can help.
No. Behzad, I just want the subject. See, in this sentence, my brother came to the restaurant. Okay? In this sentence, came is the verb. My brother is the subject. Came, the verb. Came is for my brother. Now, in this sentence, played up is a verb. What is the subject that this played up refers to?
I think these devices like Apple Watch or a Ring.
No.
No?
Where's
so Holman?
No, just focus. Read it from the top. Read it to yourself and find the subject.
Initially the
maker.
Exactly. The makers. The makers of these devices played up. The devices did not play up. Devices cannot play up. What does play up mean? Just guess. Read the rest, Behzad, and guess. Played up their ability to help users, blah, blah. Before we get there, tell me.
Invented.
Increase.
Not exactly. You're close, but not exactly. Tell me their ability. Whose ability are they referring to? What does their refer to in this sentence? Their.
Fitness tracker.
Exactly. Very good. So the ability of fitness trackers. So I read the sentence again. Now focus and tell me the meaning of play up. And don't look it up, okay? Just guess whatever. You can guess whatever you want. Initially, the makers of devices such as the Apple Watch, the Fitbit fitness tracker, and the Oura Ring Hallman wearers played up their ability to help users count steps, stay active, or monitor sleep. Yeah, what does play up mean?
Show?
No.
Show us?
No. Okay, wait. Doesn't matter. We read the next sentence. I think if you read the next sentence, then you can guess the meaning. It turns out these gadgets may also be useful in detecting illness. It turns out.
Analyze?
What does turn out mean? No, doesn't mean analyze. What does turn out mean? Shirin, what does turn out mean? Yes, it becomes apparent.
Yeah.
It turns out these gadgets, what's a gadget?
Device.
Yes, small devices may also be useful in detecting illness.
Yeah.
So initially, at first, they played up the ability to help users count steps. It turns out these gadgets may also be useful in detecting illness. So, what does play up mean? Just guess. Behzat, you were close.
To show. Show گفتی
No, not sure.
Where's played up their
Help?
Help? No, not help.
ability
For example,
to help.
Behzat, for example, you're in the hospital. You want to employ a new nurse. Okay?
Yes.
Shirin is a nurse and she wants the job. She comes to the job interview. You talk to her.
Yes.
And she plays up her ability to stay calm if there is a crisis. Then you employ her. You said, okay, you're hired. Because that was important for you. And she played up her ability for staying calm in case of crisis.
Yes.
Describe?
No.
What did you say, Shirin? What did you say?
Describe.
No, not describe. Okay, see, I always say this to you. I say that it's important to study English. It's important to watch a lot of movies, but I play up the fact that you should not watch any movies with subtitles. I play up the fact that you should not look up words in dictionaries as soon as you come across a word whose meaning you don't know.
Insist?
No, it's very obvious. Play up. You could say insist, but it's not exactly that.
No, played up. Totally confused.
It's not confusing.
Yes.
Play up. Means to emphasize.
It can be
means to emphasize.
Huh?
Emphasize. See, the makers of these devices, people who made these devices at first did not know that these devices can detect illness. So they just emphasized on what? On
the ability to help users count steps.
To stay active or monitor sleep, etc., etc. Now it turns out these gadgets may also be useful in detecting illness. Okay.
Yes.
Behzat, would you please read the next sentence? Scientists
around the world are racing to discover if wearable technology can tell whether users have contracted coronavirus days before they have a dry cough or any other telltale indicators.
Okay, very good. So scientists around the world are racing. What does it mean, Shireen, to say that scientists around the world are racing? What does race mean in here?
They're competing.
Very good, exactly. They're competing with one another. Racing to discover if wearable technology can tell. What does if mean in this sentence, Shireen, in Persian?
آیا.
Exactly, very good. Wearable technology. What's wearable technology?
Something that you can wear.
Very good. Or put on. Can tell
Put on.
whether users have contracted coronavirus. Bezat, what does it mean to contract coronavirus?
Contract, for example, a virus means to get the virus or being infected with that virus.
Very good. Days before. What is days before? Can you explain that in English?
Yeah. It means
why is it plural? Why is it days? And why aren't there any numbers in here?
Yeah, because we don't, we are not sure when the infection occurs and how many days we have between getting the infection and becoming symptomatic.
Okay, very good. So that's days before they have a dry cough or any other telltale indicators. You talked about indicators before. What does telltale mean?
It's a new word to me, but I can guess it's a an adjective for indicators, and something that can be an indicator.
Exactly,
or
very good, exactly. And an indicator or something that indicates indicators, like a dry cough. If someone comes to you and has a dry cough, it's an indicator of the coronavirus. What are other indicators that are telltale indicators? They're, for example, I don't know. What are they? I don't know. Okay, maybe a headache or something.
Maybe fever.
Yes, fever, yes. A fever or something.
Fever, body ache.
Exactly, body ache.
Yeah.
Can you make a sentence with telltale?
We should be aware of telltale indicators of coronavirus nowadays.
Okay. Now, Shireen, you make a sentence with telltale.
Telltale.
It's an adjective.
Telltale indicators.
No, just not just telltale indicators, just telltale. You can use it with anything else.
Like what? Telltale?
You can say signs. Machines? No. How can a machine be telltale? There's a short story, I think it's by O. Henry, I'm not sure. I think it's Telltale Eye or something. Have you heard of it?
No.
It means when you look at the eye, some secrets are revealed. So that's the telltale eye.
Telltale sign of flu or fever and cough, for example.
Very good. Or for example, when you lie, some people are not very good at lying. When they lie, you can see it in their eyes. So you can say the telltale eyes revealed the secret, or the telltale eyes showed me that he was lying. Okay, things like that.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yes.
You can use it on Shireen. Joking. Okay. So the rest of the sentence, Shireen, you read the next sentence, please.
کجا بود؟ Where were we?
In here, wearable devices.
Wearable devices could act as a critical early warning system.
No, it's not warming.
Warning system, predicting and helping systems, predicting and helping prepare for the next wave of a disease that has infected more than 8 million people globally.
Yes, million, not million. Okay, million. Wearable devices, you know the meaning of wearable devices, could act as critical early warning systems. Early warning system. What's a warning system, Shireen? What does it mean to warn?
The system that alarms you.
Yes.
You.
Okay. Could you please make a sentence with warn or warning?
In Canada, there is a warning system on the mobile phones when a child is lost. This warning system alarms to all the mobile phones.
Okay, alarms all the mobile phones, not alarms all the mobile, or alarms all the people. Okay, Behzat, you make a sentence with alarm, warn.
Warn, yeah. The warning signs of type 1 diabetes are polyuria, polydipsia, and weight loss.
Okay. Do you say warning signs? Do you say that? You doctors say warning signs?
Yes, or flag signs.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, warning signs. Or I warned you. I warned you means هشدار داده بودم بهت.
Yes.
Okay, warning systems, predicting and helping prepare for the next wave of a disease. Can you explain this part? Predicting and helping prepare.
Predicting, yes.
No, read the whole sentence to yourself and then explain this part to me.
Predicting and helping prepare for the next wave of disease.
Yes.
It's this system warns us for the next wave of disease, and it can predict
yeah, okay, I know the meaning is very obvious. Why does predict have ing in here and help has ing in here? Why is it? Can you explain that grammatically?
Which can predict.
Yes, Behzat, you say it.
Yes. Yeah, which can predict.
Okay, there is no can in here. There is no can in here.
Which predicts.
Yes, exactly. Because it's present participle, which predicts, which helps. But there's and in here, so you omit the next which, and it's which predicts and helps. Prepare, that's the same structure, to help do something. Help prepare, which helps prepare for the next wave of a disease. You know the meaning of that. It's common knowledge these days. That has infected more than 8 million people globally. Shireen, give me a synonym for globally in English. Globally.
Global, whole the world.
Excuse me? What did you say? No, say it. I didn't hear it. Would you please repeat what you said?
Whole the world.
No. I want something to...
Entire
yes,
world.
the entire world means that. I want an equivalent in this sentence. Something that if you put it instead of...
Across the world. Across the world?
Yes, very good. Across the world, yes. Something... The other two were correct, but not in this sentence. Okay, very good. Globally or across the world, exactly. Okay, very good. Thank you very much, and see you again next session.
You too. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, dear.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Didn't changed a lot.
Shouldn't what?
Changed a lot.
Yes, I'm happy to hear that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
You are welcome.
Yeah.
It's what she did. I didn't do much really. It was just
Thank
a
you very
push.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.